Morning, everyone. Happy New Day, New Week, and special thanks for today's service. This is our Tenchi Kane no Kami Grand Ceremony 2020. We all are born in the universe. Tenchi Kane no Kami is said to be the three divinities, the sun, the moon, and the earth. We humans receive everything from these three divinities. Humans are born into the blessing of the universe, live amid the blessing of the universe, and die amid the blessing of the universe. Kami revealed to our founder as follows. People are bestowed with the spirit of Tenchi Kane no Kami. Nitenshi-sama, divinity of the sun, blesses our bodies with warmth, while Kane no Kami-sama, divinity of the earth, blesses our muscles and bones. Gaten-sama, divinity of the moon, blesses our mouth with moisture, enabling us to speak. However, few have a heart that Tenchi Kane no Kami can accept. We all receive blessing from the universe, or Tenchi Kane no Kami. Today we celebrate the Tenchi Kane no Kami Grand Ceremony. Therefore, first we need to really realize and be grateful for these blessings bestowed to us from the universe. Then we should understand Kami's wish for us to do our best to agree with Kami's heart and serve Kamian people in the world. Our founder received the following revelation in 1882, on October 14. Those who have faith should not worry about the unexpected. There will be unexpected illnesses not only in summer, but also in winter. No one is aware of the blessing of heaven and earth, which enable people to live. Kami shall have people become aware of the blessing of heaven and earth by having Konko to be born throughout the world where the sun shines in every country without exception. Now the outbreak of the coronavirus has shocked the world. Coronavirus is the unexpected illness. As Kami said to our founder, if we are true believers of the Konko faith, we don't need to worry about the coronavirus at all. I cannot help but realize how Kami now keenly wishes for Konko Daijin to be born in every country in order to let people become aware of the blessing of heaven and earth. Through this revelation of our founders, I believe we humans should realize even the unexpected illness is Kami's blessing. Or we should at least try to understand Kami's wishes through such an unexpected occurrence. Through Kami's great arrangement, I now exchange email or line messaging with some young Americans and one Italian. The more I exchange messages with them and get to know how they are doing their best to deepen their faith, the more I realize they have such potential for becoming a Konko Daijin, which Kami so wishes to have in every country, every state, and all over the world. Among them, I would like to introduce Mr. Massimo Croce today, the Italian, to all of you. That's because the editor of the Konko newspaper called me a few weeks ago and requested me to write about Mr. Massimo Croce and how we had been exchanging emails about the coronavirus. He is 56 years old and living with his wife Lola in a rural Italian town surrounded by trees. He has been a monk for many years and has helped many people. Thanks to that, he thinks that Kami had led him to Konko Kyo, and now he is sincerely seeking the true way of Konko. The first email I received from him was last year, June 8. He introduced himself and said, I learned through the Konko Kyo that every hindrance would be a chance to improve and deepen our faith. It took me many years to understand this. Now my deepest desire is to dedicate myself exclusively to the practice and study of Konko to help people know about the wonderful path, about this wonderful path, because there is an immense need for Kami-sama both in Italy and in the world. From there, we exchange emails almost every other day. Then after a month, he stopped emailing me. I don't know why, but I continued to send him my sermons for monthly services. Then I received an email again on December 19. He wrote, please forgive my long absence. Rhoda and I have lived a very sad time. After the first loss, the following week, we have lost someone else, and this left us dejected. To that has to be added the shoulder problem on my right leg. I could finally walk normally again only a few days ago. I tried to transform all this into a big chance of development, but I still feel a deep suffering inside. My encounter with the Konko faith has radically changed my way of thinking and living. But when I happened to live through all that we lived over the summer, I lost my way. Your latest email relieved me from my suffering and has made me see Kami again. Thanks for your presence and your sermons, which for me are very important. I like to comprehend Kami's will better. From there, his motivation for seeking the truth of Konko has been on fire, and we have been exchanging email or line constantly. He has asked any and everything with a pure heart and has increasingly become more and more fascinated with the Konko faith. While the coronavirus was explosively spreading in Italy, we exchanged these emails. Here's my message. New coronavirus hit severely in Italy. I'm very happy to know Kami grows a lot within you, and fear goes away from you in this way. Our founder deepened his faith and faced as sincerely as possible to Konjin, that was feared as the most evil deity in those days, and turned Konko Konjin into Tenchi no Kami, the most benevolent deity. As such, I'm praying as hard as possible that I worship the coronavirus with awe and modesty and cover it with my Wagakoro, so it turns into the light of Wagakoro. Kami now really wishes there will be such a person like Konko Daijin, who never feared coronavirus and changed it to the light of Wagakoro. It will be done by not being scared of it, but respecting it with modesty and awe, to pray for deepening Wagakoro through it. Mashimo-san's message to me. The coronavirus in Italy has killed and it is still killing many people. People are worried they will get infected. Going out from home is like entering a horror movie. I think the Kami-sama asked me, our founder, to write the story of his life, because it's just like that helps us to practice the faith and develop the light of Wagakoro. So, Konko-sama's life is a great example for all of us on how to practice the faith in every situation of life. This moment we are experiencing is a great occasion to deepen our faith. I believe coronavirus is hitting our country very hard because great things will come after this. But we must have great humbleness, and we need to learn to show respect even for what we don't like. In this, I think one trains his or her faith and makes his or her heart closer to Kami-sama's. When your heart is close to Kami-sama's, even danger becomes his teaching voice. This emailed me to not to be worried. I'm very grateful to Kami-sama to make me experience this time in Italy. Furthermore, I wrote as follows. The novel coronavirus is shaking the world. I continue to see Kami's wish through this coronavirus. This is a work of Kami's cleansing of the earth and humankind, the pursuit of natural purification of heaven and earth, and moreover, Kami wants to cleanse the human soul, which is to say, first renew the inside of the heart. I cannot help but think of this outbreak coronavirus in this way. Furthermore, I really feel as follows. Kami wishes a human to realize that we are powerless in nature, and that if we don't rely on Kami, we will not be able to live. We should overcome the human history of thousands of years, everything being done by our own human power, and change it into a Kami-centered world. Therefore, I really feel Kami wishes a human to manifest a world of mutual fulfillment between Kami and humanity, where divinity and humanity meet together in prayer, joy together in gratitude, and delight together in mutual satisfaction. Coronavirus is also deadly. Now is the time to start to develop the single-hearted peace and joy in our heart at the expense of life. With that determination, may I deepen my peaceful and joyful heart to the extent that it resonates in heaven and earth and hydrates the world. Mashimo-san replied to me as follows. Your words have opened my heart, and then they confirm to me the mission that Kami has entrusted me with. I understood the wish of Kami-sama when I realized that since the beginning I have considered the coronavirus a great gift from Kami. I realized that given the great fear in my country and the people who passed away, it was crazy to think of it that way, but in my mind, I was sure that it was exactly that way. How could I have that certainty? Why didn't I feel any fear? I understood that Kami dwelled in my heart and was talking to me through my certainty. I called the COVID-19 sensei. I cannot explain what I have felt and still feel. Furthermore, he wrote, many people write me asking me how I can have such a great heart. I reply with the words of the Tenchi Kakitsuke. I realize that other religions, being human being centered, are not helping people around the world to understand the great possibility the coronavirus is giving us. In this moment, people feel like they need some help greater than them. Konko can show the way to help this. Let's take this message of the opportunity as the opportunity to clarify the true blessing of heaven and earth and be of great service for Kamiyan people in the world. Now is the crucial moment. Now is the Konko faith's turn to help the world. The true value of Konko Kyo is being tested. Let's all wholeheartedly be of Wakoro whenever and wherever, and then develop peace and joy in your heart that will resonate in heaven and earth and influence our surroundings naturally. That is our mission. That is the opportunity we have been handed. It's a choice, our chance, and with our faith, may our Wakoro shine from within for all